what do you do when you first meet someone?
Right.
How do you break the ice?
Yeah, that can be a little like nerve-wracking, can it?
It can be. It
Yeah.
can be. I think,
Yeah.
there's all those nerves that come up.
Yeah.
Am I going to say the right thing? Are they
Yeah.
going to understand me? Is it going to be awkward?
Right.
And so they suggest a couple icebreakers.
Okay.
Something casual like, hi, how's it going? Or something a little bit more formal, like, hello, nice to meet you. How's your day been?
Yeah. I think, those are pretty standard icebreakers, but it's less about, I think, the specific words that you use and more about the energy that you bring. Like if you say, how's it going?
Yeah.
To someone.
Right.
But you're kind of mumbling it or you don't seem very interested, then that can fall flat.
Right.
But if you say even just something like, hey there, but you say it with like genuine warmth,
right,
then that can, really work wonders. I think the formal option is a good bet. Like if you are at, a networking event or some sort of professional setting, because it shows that you're taking it seriously.
Yeah.
It shows that you're interested in, making a connection with that person.
Totally.
So
so reading the room is important.
Absolutely.
And then I think something that they talked about that's really interesting too is like, okay, you've broken the ice.
Right.
Now what?
Yeah.
How do you keep the conversation going?
Yeah. How do you build on that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so they talk about following up with open-ended questions.
Yeah.
Like, what keeps you busy these days? Or anything good happening this week? Something like that.
Those are great examples. And the reason why open-ended questions are so important is because a closed question, like, are you having a good day?
Right.
That's just going to get you a yes or no answer.
Right.
And then that's kind of it.
Right.
The conversation might fizzle out. Right.
Whereas an open-ended question is like an invitation.
Yeah.
You're basically saying, hey, tell me more about you.
Exactly.
Tell me about your life. What's going on? And then all of a sudden, you're not just exchanging words, you're exchanging stories.
Right.
And you're finding out, more about this person, and they're finding out more about you.
Yeah. And, hopefully you're finding some common ground.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I thought that was a really good point.
Yeah.
The next part that I thought was really interesting that they talk about is, how to kind of take things up a notch.
Okay.
Like, okay, we've had a good conversation.
Yep.
Maybe we have some things in common.
Right.
How do we actually make that step?
Yeah. How do you transition from just having a casual conversation with someone to actually like suggesting that you want to hang out with them?
Exactly.
And become friends. Yeah.
And so they suggest things like, we should hang out sometime, or let's grab coffee soon, or
it was so great talking to you. Let's stay in touch.
Yeah, and I think all of those phrases are really about, going beyond just the polite chit-chat.
Yeah.
You're expressing a desire to actually connect with that person further, to become their friend.
Totally.
And, it can feel a little vulnerable to put yourself out there like that.
It can.
You're basically taking a mini leap of faith.
Yeah.
You're saying, hey, I enjoyed talking to you, and I would like to get to know you better.
Right, and I would like to spend more time with you.